Morning interwebers, how you doing? Check out this monster. Look at this. Sweet! Well, it's another beautiful day here in paradise. I'm following my mate. We got a both of us have got the same load. We're going to the same place, and so I'm following my mate because I haven't been here before. That's him with the smiley face on the back of his truck because he's such a happy guy. Anyway, life's pretty good. Truck on, eh? Oh mate, I'm so gutted my internet girl's married. Marry me, yes. No, can't say that. There's another heavy haul. What's this guy dragging? Wow, some kind of old school dump truck. Now tell me again why you don't want to be a truck driver. Ain't this just magic? Doesn't that ship look awesome on the road? Just magic. I love this building. We'll see where we can find it. I've been meaning to film it for you for ages, but I keep on forgetting. Check it out. Look at the poo gecko. His and hers. That's it in a nutshell. That's great. There it is there. They're my favourite bird. All the Kiwis, well, they'll be walking around London wearing their Canterbury rugby jerseys. But all us poo geckos, we're on the southern motorway down South Auckland. Is that Gummy? Could that be? No, that's not Gummy. Nah. Remember Gummy? That's nice. What a beautiful day to be trucking today. I wonder what the poor people are doing. Man, it must be like Let's Move a Machine Day. That was a crane. Well, the bottom half of a crawler crane anyway. Somebody's on a mission. Man, this is cool. Can't really think of a... Well, I'm not a rocket scientist. Obviously, there's much better jobs in the world. You know, generals and surgeons and politicians, astronauts, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not a rocket scientist, mate. I can't even tell if a man means what he says. But really I'm a trucker, and I just love it, and I don't really want to be doing anything else. Even if I could, I don't really know if I want to. I don't really know if I could have any. To be fair, I really love motorcycles, Harley Davidsons, yeah. You know. But I don't think you get paid as much as I do to ride Harleys, unless of course you're in the business, and I'm too stupid for that. All my mates know it too, they don't even ask anymore. Now that is a pretty weird sight. Man, that's like the biggest forklift I've ever seen. That thing is freaking huge. Is this thing going? Yeah. What's it gonna do? Man, that's like the Sasquatch of all. That's like the Sasquatch. Okay, so this is going to be the before photo. Look at the cab on that. Hey, let's check out the artwork on that thing. Okay, so I'd say that this is almost a dedicated unit. Pukekohe Cole Beard, Craig Beard. Well, he's like a famous Kiwi race car driver. I think he's a Kiwi. Either a Kiwi or an Aussie. Big Cummins. Look at all the batteries. Cool, nice trailer. Oh, that's good. Oh, you get that bit. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, oh, that's so nice. Yeah, these guys do a good job. Look at the job they're doing. Yeah, bro. Look at that fat guts hanging out of there. Bloody truckie.
Hey, you'll be like us, too.
Like hell I will. No, they do a great job. What a stunning truck. But you wait till you see my Freddy, she's going to look heaps cooler. Oh yeah, she's looking pretty good. That's a million times better than she was. Look at those rims, yes! Cool. Well, Clean Co truck wash. You guys do a fantastic job. Your people are really thorough and really nice kids too. I always like it when I'm driving a clean truck, eh? It's just so much better. I'm now going to try and get out of this intersection, so I'll just turn the camera off and get ready to do some adventure drive. Well, that was relatively painless. Oh cool, blue eyes on the German, nice. Nice K-Whopper back there. Yeah, I always like driving a clean vehicle, you know, I think. And the other thing is too, you know, I mean, like, these rigs are ridiculously expensive, eh mate, you know what I mean? The sickness, nearly $900,000. That rig I was driving for TNG, $750. You know, if you had a $750,000 tied up in a shop, you know, you would, you'd sweep it, wouldn't you? You'd sweep it and you'd clean the windows and you'd keep it looking good. Well, you know, if that was a big moving shop, then you'd make sure the chrome was polished and all that other good stuff. Hell, I'm really anal with that kind of stuff. I know that's probably a very bad term, so for all you young fellas, don't worry about it. But, you know, I can't ride my Harley for a day without spending at least a couple of hours giving it a clean. It never goes back in the shed without being washed. My bike is washed every time it's taken out. Rain, hail or shine, doesn't matter what the weather is. If my bike's been out on the road, and you know, I'm talking about a decent ride, like at least 100 miles, then she gets a full-on wash and polish and wax when she's back. She's probably been over-polished. But anyway, let's do some of this trucky stuff that I talk about all the time. I just love it. I've actually got it sweet. I've got it's 5:30 now, so hence all the crazy ass traffic, and I don't have the pickup till 7, so I'm gonna have to go and find a place to hang out for an hour. And just as it happens, nice. Cool, did you see the swan on the front of that? I like that swan ornament, only because I'm such an ugly duckling and I live in hope. Oh, I'm really gutted my internet sweetheart's married. Oh, I'm so gutted about that. It's amazing, you know, like I'm by myself, right? And so when you're by yourself, your sort of imagination takes hold and you sort of explore this crazy avenue of what ifs, and at the end of the day, bubble bursts because the girl's married, and it's like, no! A big grey plane of emptiness. It's a roof hiding my sorrow. And a Mercedes. How about some fucking gears? Why don't we just concentrate on what we're supposed to be doing here? Look at that fucking random paint job, at your request. Yeah, well, you don't look like Ellie Knight holding a sandwich. That is a weird rig. What would you haul with that little fella? One of those big fifth wheel super caravans or horse floats or something, I guess. It's cool. Anyway, let's truck on. I've got an hour and a half to kill. See that grey building on the other end of those landings there? The one with the gap in the roof there? That's where I got to be at 7 o'clock. It's 5:30. Done all the cleaning. So now it's just sit back and chill. Try and get an hour's sleep. Got a long night in front of me. Oh, you know, you guys must be laughing your fucking heads off, eh? Who's this stupid ass Kiwi making these dumb ass vlogs? Yeah, some seriously high-end parking going on here. Looks like I've got an air leak in my trailer, but she's building up pressure pretty quick. Must just weep out while I'm parked. Yeah, nothing wrong with it, just gotta build it up. Anyway, we're finally loaded, and we're out of here, so can't wait to get on the highway. Just got a refuel on Bombay, and that's me, southbound. Man, I just heard this fucking song on the radio. It was hideous, mate. It was like some catty teenage girl having a spat, you know, and you know, she's entitled to do that because I did the same thing with my artwork, you know. I said and did things that people didn't like, some people didn't like, but that's alright. You know, I'm not here to please all the people all the time. I'm here to fight a intrinsic evil and try and get our kids back, which is exactly what I did. But this song, I wouldn't even call it a song. It was more like this, you know, like, reminded me of my sister actually, you know, when she was in a bad mood, she'd just like, you know what they're like? And, you know, I mean that in a nice way, but to hear this girl actually sing like that is like, far out. Anyway, hopefully next time she makes a better job of it, because that one's shit, sweetie. One of the hardest challenges that I have as a driver is trying to find decent food on the road. And you know, if you're a car driver, you're like, well, how's that? You know, because there's like a million cafes, but you know, how many cafes can you pull a 75-foot vehicle in? You know, there's just, it's just not a thing, mate. And then, oh, who's this guy? Oh, hey man, you're a neat looking rig. And so food becomes a bit of a weird one. I eat a lot of nuts because they're a really good source of protein, but what I've started doing is hoeing into a lot of fruit too, and fruit with skins in it so I can keep it in my bag without it going everywhere. Pears, apples, nectarines, peaches, they're a really good source of sugar, and so as a fatigue management superfood, they are really good. And not to mention, they are so good for you, mate. You know, you have 4 or 5 bits of fruit during the course of your day, and you know, it's only got to be good for you. So I like to eat nuts, I like to eat plenty of fruit, I like to eat whole grain breads with forest on them. I don't care what, as long as it's a green plant. And I also like to get a bit of meat in during my day. But in saying that, I also eat crap. Like, if my body's calling out for fat, I'll have no problem hoeing down 2 donuts and a chocolate bar. Well, that was a pretty cool mission. I really enjoyed it today. You know, I had a couple of tricky backs, and you know, I really like the challenges that this General Freight gives me as a driver. I really feel like I'm learning heaps and advancing in my career, so I'm really stoked about how things are shaking down. I've got 54 subscribers now. That's a big step up from the 40 that I had before, so to all you new folks, welcome aboard. Don't worry too much about the trickle down from my activist days. It's all good fun. Boom. And for the case of the boom, it was actually a penguin, lady. Alright, anyway, thanks for tagging along today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and thank you for participating. Please feel free to drop a comment down below, or you know, hit a like button, or whatever it is I'm supposed to say at this point of the fucking movie. Anyway, see you all later.